Well, good morning, man. You're one of our favorites.
Good to be here.
If not our all-time favorite, buddy.
Good morning, guys.
NorCal's own, Logan Webb.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You're always excited first couple weeks of spring. Same excitement. Just trying to get it rolling.
We were just marveling at your consistency. I mean, I was going over the Cy Young voting, 2nd, 6th, and 4th. If you even go back a year prior, 11th. I mean, it's really strong stuff. 3 years in a row leading baseball in innings pitched, bro. Consistency is the mark of like a great frickin' athlete, right? So how do you get to your consistency? Inside your heart, your mind, is it something that drives you, consistency?
Yeah. I've always kind of talked about it. I came up, and there was a group of guys that were really good at being consistent that I learned from, and each year you feel like you learn something new. I'm always trying to learn something new to try to stay consistent, try to stay healthy. There's lots of times during the season you don't feel very good, but you just got to find ways to overcome those things. And I'm lucky enough to have a lot of people that help me out with that, whether that be recovery, some mental stuff. We had a guy named Harvey Martin who was here for a couple years. I work with him still, even though he's not with the Giants. I work with him still, and just guys like that to keep your mind right. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Nice.
Well, Logan, I got to say, I love consistently showing up to the ballpark and hearing Andre Nicotina's Killer Whale. If we can take a step back, I know we've had you on a few times before. I don't know if we've ever dove into the origin story of why you went with that selection, Andre Nicotina, and Killer Whale, which is not one of his most recognized songs.
I think I've had multiple songs. I had a Mac Dre song before that. I forget which one it was. But I was just I wasn't pitching that great, to be honest. I was like, I got to keep trying to switch it up, find new ones. And I think I had a different one. Like I said, I don't remember exactly, but I think I tried to go country one time. But this one kind of, stuck. I mean, I knew this song already just growing up, and then I think I was on like Spotify or something one day, and I just or Apple Music, and I typed in Bay Area rap songs that I liked, that I liked, and I kind of just kept coming back to this one, and then obviously Brandon Crawford had a lot to do with it too. Mm-hmm. And he knows this, but my favorite song is Jungle, and I wanted to use that right away, but I don't think anyone could ever use that.
Beat Craw got it first, beat you to it.
So, I think I just got to this one, and now I can never change it.
It sounds real,
it's
real
working,
good.
yeah.
I know you're on a tight schedule. We squeeze in some stuff here for you. Logan Webb, by the way, who you hear as you listen to KMBR AM and KMBR FM San Francisco, the sports leader, a Cumulus media station. Everybody's always talking about, you said changing some things to stay consistent. I mean, your repertoire is well established, but does even Logan Webb at this point in his career still tinker with your pitches and grips?
Yeah. I mean, I think you're always trying to tinker, especially if something's off. Maybe. I mean, if something's. I mean, it's the old saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. So it's like if it's moving the right way, it probably shouldn't change what you're doing. But I think for me now, I think at this point with the grips and types of pitches that I'm throwing, I'm probably kind of capped out with some of the things. I think we've tried every avenue. I think for me now at this point, it's really just making sure, if my mechanics are a certain way, all those pitches work out a little bit better. I know the topic, I've seen a lot of things about the four seam, right? Throwing the four seam a lot more last year. It was the cutter the year before. It could be the flip of a coin. It could be either one of the two this year. So I think the big thing with both those pitches is if I stay good in my mechanics, they end up being decent pitches.
Now, coming into spring training this year, a little bit of a different approach, I would assume. You'll be playing for Team USA. Congrats for making the roster and representing your country. So how does that change your approach of where you want to be at this early in spring training, and what are you looking forward to the most representing your country?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great right now. My body feels amazing. My everything feels good. Obviously, I'm not. I get it. It's going to be different. It's about 3 weeks before I would throw in a normal game, so it's not. Like I get adrenaline already for live BPs. Now they'll have spring training games, and then that. Look, I get it. It is going to be very different than a spring training game. I'm not trying to say it will be I can't look at anyone in the face and say, look, I'm going to try to keep it the exact same, because it won't be the same. I get that part of it. But I have Gresh there with me. Dave Greshner will be there with me. There's a pitch count. There's an inning limit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff put in place to make sure. I've done a lot of the same things I've always done with bullpens and leading up to it. I feel great, and I'm just gonna keep that mindset. I feel amazing. I think this is obviously a lot can change between now and whenever I do throw in the WBC, but knock on wood, everywhere, I feel great, and I'm ready to go.
Tarek Skubal, Paul Skeens, Logan Webb, Joe Ryan, Marin County's own, Cal Raleigh, freaking Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge. I mean, my God, it's going to be really, really fun. Have you been able, when you get home, do you watch any Olympics, and is that getting any USA Jones going on? You get to see, like, the women's hockey team wins the gold. You're like, dude, I get to do that.
I do. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to try and do what these athletes are doing there. Some of these sports are incredible. And I think it's just I can't wait to represent my country.
Have you ever in any youth
I have
form?
I have not.
Putting on that jersey will be a powerful thing.
It will
huh?
be. It will be. Yeah, it's something I cannot wait, and it's I'm honored.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Now, you haven't won a gold medal yet, but you have won a gold glove. How nice was it to be acknowledged for your defensive ability?
It was awesome. I said this the other day. A lot of the things I worked on were to make Patrick's life easier. Like, I was just trying to make it, because the year before I was miserable with holding runners and just not giving him a chance, because I think I'm doing him a disservice by not working on those things. So last year I really just put a lot of effort into it, and I have to get better at this. I have to, it was I think the Cardinals game 2 years ago. I think there were 6 stolen bases against me. I think one was a backup catcher who hadn't stolen a base since low A or high A. I think that was a low point in that, and I knew I wanted to be better at it, and I guess I was already decent at fielding the ball. It was just I had to get better at that part of my game, and it actually becomes fun when you start doing those things. I got a pickoff. I hadn't done that in a while. A couple pickoffs actually. And then. It's stuff I didn't notice, right? I'm holding runners now, and then I'd come in, and Bomo would be like, "You're the reason why he didn't run," and I'm like, "I can't see what he's doing over there, but sweet, awesome." So it's, I just wanted to get better for Patty now. I got to sat right next to him at the Gold Glove, the ceremony, and had a blast with him. So. It's awesome that me and him could do it together.
Pretty darn cool. We can't let you go without a review of you mentioned Bomel, who we all love and is so accomplished. Obviously, he's one of the winningest managers in the history of the game. He's back with the A's as a special assistant. We wish him well. New guy. Now, you're one of the guys who went from high school into the minors, so you never played college baseball. So your take on Tony V, because the college energy is different. What's when your buddies text you and call you and say, "Dude, how's this guy doing?" What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't it's not as crazy as you think it is. Look, I'm sure he was a little different in college. I think you're working with 17-year-olds. There's a little bit more, weight room. Hey, weights are at 7, right? You're not doing that necessarily here. The energy for sure. You feel it in his meetings. You feel it on when he's, just talking to you when he's out on the field. I think he always wants to say something when we meet on the, you're watching us do PFPs and we kind of huddle up always after. He always wants to say something, and I think that's a great thing. I think he's very enthusiastic, and like I said, I never played college baseball. I think it is different. I've heard horror stories. I've heard great stories. I think they're all kind of intertwined with each other, right? They all love it when they look back, but I don't know if we'll ever get that part of Tony V.
Knoxville Tony.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get that, but I do. I hope that he holds us accountable, and I think that's important. If we mess it up, you can't do it every time. Right? There's a lot of games, but if we mess it up for too long of a period, I hope he gets on our ass.
Yeah. I saw a quote from you earlier in spring training where you referenced Kirk Cignetti and what he did at Indiana. Now, Logan, I know we share our bond of the silver and black.
Last question.
I'm guessing you're doing your scouting report on Indiana football. Tell me, are you all in on Fernando Mania?
I am. I think I think he's a stud. He's a great listen when he talks. So I can't, you look at that team, what they did, what he did. I think he's amazing. So I hope the Raiders pick
You're
him.
in?
Yeah, I'm all in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus the
Kubiak,
Raider fan. Logan the Raider
New
fan.
coach, new
New
quarterback.
coach, new
And
quarterback.
keep Max, right?
Oh, of course, always.
Yeah, you gotta keep
That's
Max.
never.
Have you
That's never a question.
Have you gotten to know him at all?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's your guy?
That's not a. Yeah, that's a.
Max going nowhere.
Yeah, that's a.
No, I'm a 49er fan. Can I have him?
No, you can't.
Please, no.
Yeah.
That's probably the last place I want to go.
Now we got it.
Tell
Now we
him what
got
to
it.
tell
It just
him.
took one little poke to get it loose there, dude. Niners Raiders at Levi's this year, unless
think
it's
so, yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah. It's got to be at Levi's.
Gotta be Levi's. We'll see you on
Yeah,
the
you can't-
sidelines, buddy.
You can't put that game in Mexico. That's
You
got
wear
to
your
be.
silver and black.
yeah.
We'll wear our red and
Oh, I
gold.
saw
We'll see
him
ya.
repping the Raiders at the Raiders-Niners game on New Year's a couple years ago at
I
Allegiant
was.
Stadium.
I was,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That
Logan
was
will be
fun.
there.
Off you go, Logan.
right.
It's always great. Fans love it. Longest tenure Giant, freaking Cy Young staple, leader, NorCal zone.
Gold Glove winner.
Logan Webb. Thanks for hopping on, buddy. Logan Webb on the Sports Leader.